Every time I say it, I just think like, why did you do that? Anyway. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, TheLuxuryChoyce. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome in the first place, and if not, welcome back. So it's actually March 4th, so that means we're almost a quarter into the year, but I'm finally filming this video and it's going to be out in the next 2 days, and it's my best and worst luxury purchases of 2019. So, little background, I started working freelance a lot more, got a little bit more income coming in, and so last year I really was able to collect a lot of new good luxury pieces that at the time I thought were all pretty great pieces. But looking back, there were some that were and some that I thought they were gonna be not really that I used so much, and then vice versa. Some that I thought were going to be amazing that just ended up being So we're gonna go through those pieces today. So it'll be pretty funny because I'm pretty sure a lot of these pieces have been in unboxing videos previously, and I'll link those all below. And I'm pretty sure in those videos I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna use this all the time. Blah 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 blah. And now I'm just gonna be like, okay, so definitely use this once, and it's out of my closet. So without further ado and me yapping away, let's get started. These are gonna be in kind of no particular order. I just kind of have them all laying over here. Just gonna kind of pick them up one by one. But the first one I have to say is these Yeezy 700 Salt sneakers. I do have a video for these, I'll link it down below, I'll also put the thumbnail here. But yeah, I probably worn these 3 or 4 times because I really only have one coat that really goes really well with them. Otherwise they're kind of hard to style with my normal color palette. I'll include some photos too of times I've worn these items, but these just have to be on my worst list. Also, when I say worst, I still love these pieces. I'm not going to sell them. It's just the things I didn't use as much as I thought I would, versus the things I use all the time that I loved purchasing in 2019. Moving on would have to be this guy. My Jacquemus coin pouch necklace. This would have to be on the worst list because I probably haven't worn this more than 10 times. It was very expensive. I think it was almost $400 for something that I never even put stuff in. The foam is still in the bag. Actually, the foam is still in the bag. But it's a really cute accessory. I just don't find myself grabbing it as much as I would like. Compared to my other bags. Also, sometimes I feel weird having this and also having a bag on. I know multiple bags are in, but when I have this and I also have a backpack, it just feels weird to me. So usually I only wear this when I don't have to go to class or go to work. So I don't have my laptop and stuff with me. So I'm just kind of going out for lunch and stuff. That's usually the only time I wear this, but yeah, it hasn't really been that used. So this would also have to go on the worst of 2019. Moving on to actually the best, because we've been kind of negative these first 2 items, so let's kind of flip it around. One of the best purchases I've made is these white Air Force Ones. I think everyone needs a pair of these in their wardrobe. I wear these so much. They get so much use. I got them on sale. I'm pretty sure they're $90. I think the normal price is maybe $100. So they're not a super expensive shoe, but you'll get so much wear out of these guys. They're just so good for styling, and they really go with anything. They're just a white sneaker. They're also not too chunky, so that they're not too trendy. They're a pretty classic sleek shape, but still give an outfit enough oomph so that it'll balance out if you want some sort of coat or outerwear in the winter or fall. So these are on my best list of the year. Yes, this iconic Jacquemus infamous La Chiquita, I forget which one, but The infamous Jacquemus bag. Is anything in this? No. This, honestly, I think this goes into the best and worst. I love it, and I do still wear it every once in a while. I don't wear it as much as I do some of my other bags, just because, you know, like the other necklace coin pouch, it is something that like doesn't really hold too much, like really fit in with my lifestyle, like having to have my school books or my iPad with me, or my laptop. So I usually really only can wear it like on the weekends, and then on the weekends sometimes I like to wear like my other bag, or maybe not a bag at all. So it hasn't gotten as much use as I would want, but I do love this bag. Also, thank you guys. This is actually the unboxing that has the most views on my channel. So like, it has a special place in my heart. So I can't really say it's on the worst list. So this is kind of an in-between best and worst. Coffee break. Kind of transitioning to like the smaller items in my collection I got in 2019. One that I don't think I ever like unboxed or really showed you guys. I think I did show you actually in my Balenciaga phone bag review, is my wallet. So I used to have the Christian Louboutin Spikes wallet, and I've had that since I was like in high school. Finally matured and got a sleek black wallet. Adulting. But this is the Givenchy black bifold wallet. This thing is, I love it. Like, it holds so much. It has like 2 pockets on the inside for like cash. It has a bunch of slots for cards. This has just been a great piece, and I actually bought it on a whim. It's actually one of my on a whim purchases that ended up being very successful. I was with my sister at Barney's, rest in peace, and I saw it, and my sister was like, it's time for you to get a mature wallet. I think she really just said that because now she uses my old Louboutin one, so really actually she ended up winning because she has that old one, and I ended up having to spend money on this one. But, you know, it's fine. No regrets, because I do love this wallet. One of the best purchases of 2019. Best list. So another piece I don't think I ever showed you guys on my channel, because I actually really never even wore it out before I gave it to my sister as a gift, was this Christian Dior chain. If you can see it, if it'll focus. There we go. It's this like gold Christian Dior link chain that I ended up buying it on a whim. This is an example of something I bought on a whim and didn't use. This is why you think about your purchases, people. This is why you think about your purchases. I was at the Christian Dior store with my sister, the new one at Hudson Yards, and I really had been loving like chains, especially like wearing them under collared shirts. Like, so you have the chain underneath the collar of the white collared shirt, and it just kind of peeks out. And I've like really always loved the men's version of this, which is in black, which I'll include a picture here. But that one is like almost $1,000. It looks identical to this, minus the fact that this one is just thinner. The other one is just like a little bit bigger, and I think it's made of, I think it also is brass, just coated, but it's almost $1,000 just because Kim Jones is a hype designer, so they know they can charge crazy prices for the men's. Don't even get me started about the men's pricing at Dior. Like, I've talked about it in my transparent boot video that came out 2 weeks ago, which I'll also link below. But yeah, they're just crazy prices over there at men's. But I saw this in the women's when I was with my sister, and I was like, wait, how much is that? And it was like, I think maybe a little less than $500, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's less than $500. And I was like, what? It's literally the same one, and I actually like the gold detail, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I think I had just gotten paid like that Friday, and it was like a Saturday, so I was like feeling rich. Which is like, no. So I ended up getting it. I realized I could really only wear this with that one outfit I had in mind. And I was like, is it really worth it? And so I was gonna return it, but then I realized I hadn't gotten my sister a birthday gift yet, and I wasn't gonna get her like a $500 birthday gift. So I made her pay me $200, and I just gave this to her. So it was still like a $300 birthday gift. So like, she always complains about that and says I'm cheap, but honestly, like, I'm not gonna get her a $500 birthday gift. Sorry. But so this is hers now, and every once in a while, like, I'll wear it. Like, I wore it when I went to Vegas, and I showed you guys in my what I wore in Vegas vlog, and also I posted a video too when I went to go to Zumanity. Yeah, but because of that whole story, this is on the worst list. One of the pieces that I actually was shocked was one of my favorite pieces that I purchased in 2019 are the Balenciaga Triple S sneakers I got. These guys are amazing. Like, I wear them so much. They're so comfortable. They go with my style perfectly. Just because like I wear a lot of oversized clothes, and I just absolutely love them. I wore them to like my first fashion like show that I was like invited to, and like I didn't go to for work, but that I was like personally invited to through like my blog stuff. So I have like some sentimental meaning there too. But yeah, I just really love this shoe. I'm actually thinking about getting another colorway of them. I'm thinking maybe either like a white or maybe a black, but I'm trying to purchase more spring clothes, so probably should do a lighter color. But I do love these. Maybe I'll even go for like a bright color. Ooh, who knows? Adventurous. But anyway, these guys were a favorite, and I actually recommend them. Anyone who's thinking about them, I definitely recommend getting because they're a great shoe. Moving on. Oh god, the Gucci socks. So I had been wanting Gucci socks for a while because I'd seen them styled so cool on like a bunch of people I follow on Instagram and Pinterest. And I was like, oh my god, I need them. Like, they're gonna be so cool, especially like with my cropped pants. I can wear them with like boots, and then have like just like roll up my jeans a bit so you can like kind of see the Gucci print a little bit. I ended up getting this while in Paris because they were cheaper in Paris. So I'm glad I did get them there, but I've worn them twice. Honestly, I forget I even have them most of the time. They were $100, so not like a crazy price. I love how I'm saying that now because like everything's relative. When I first bought them, I was like, this is kind of crazy, $100 for socks. But I just spent almost $300 on those Dior socks that I got with my boots, which are also in that video. Every time I say it, I just think like, why did you do that? Anyway. Yeah, these are $100, so comparatively, not too bad. But considering I've only worn them twice, cost per wear, not good. Worst of 2019. Moving on. Moving on. I probably shouldn't have more coffee. To another purchase that actually was one of my bags that I've used pretty frequently and I'm really happy I got, especially because I got it as my first eBay purchase and at a discount. I found a really good price, thank you to the seller. My Dior saddlebag. This is really classic. It goes with a lot of stuff. It actually holds an okay amount in like compared to my other micro bags that hold absolutely nothing. Right now it just has the filling in it so I can keep it shaped. But this bag is actually on one of my best purchases of 2019 list. Also, there were some people in my comments of my video for unboxing this that said it was fake. I double checked and confirmed this is the real deal. Thank you very much. So get out my comments. But anyway, I do love this bag. It's a cute one. I'm not sure how I'm gonna style it in the spring and like summer months. It's been great in the winter because it has like the big coats, but stay tuned on my Instagram, which you all should be following, J Tibbets, for all my pictures because we're trying to get the followers up, okay? So do it. Also, you should follow my blog, TheLuxuryChoyce. Just a bunch of shameless plugs right now in this part of the video. Anyway, yeah, keep track on my Instagram because I'll probably be starting with more in the spring and summer months, so stay tuned for that. Moving on to another one of my bags, which wasn't as great of a purchase as I thought it would be, and I haven't worn it as much, and I have to say it's going to go on my worst list, is my Louis Vuitton soft trunk from Virgil Abloh's spring collection for Louis Vuitton with the orange detail on the side. This guy, he's gotten a fair amount of use, but it's just for how expensive it was. I really don't use it that much because the sizing is kind of in between to where like, I use it like, to be honest, I use it the most when like I go to work out. I put my workout clothes in here, don't judge me. Yeah, I'm that person that puts their workout clothes in a rare Louis Vuitton soft trunk. Because you know, I'm a normal guy. I'm just like you. Anyway, yeah, this would have to go on my worst list. Even though I do love it, it's just how expensive it was and cost per wear. I don't get as much use out of it as I would have liked. Actually, let's do some ready-to-wear, because this year I got some ready-to-wear pieces, some of which were great and others that were not so much. The first one that I also have a video unboxing and the whole journey of getting is the Giambattista Valli H&M collaboration that I waited in line for hours at 6 in the morning to get. These pants I've worn one time. I got one picture of them when I was in China, and they haven't seen the light of day since. Actually, no, I've worn them twice, because I also wore it like with a full suit. Actually, did I wear it with a full suit? No, I didn't. Nope, that was a different suit. Never mind. I actually only wore these once. Yeah, so these pants, only wore them once, got the picture, and they've sat in my closet ever since. So these were clearly not a good purchase for the year. Luckily, they weren't like real Giambattista Valli prices. They were H&M X Giambattista Valli prices, but still, like, I waited in line for a long time. I probably should have worn these more. It's just my mistake was I didn't get the full suit. And so because I didn't get the full suit, it's kind of hard to style polka dot pants, especially like the color too of the gray. Doesn't match my other gray suit, so it's not like I can wear my gray jackets from those other suits with these. It's just, they don't match. I should have bought the whole suit. I just bought the pants, which was my bad. But I have worn the shoes a good amount, so these I think would go on one of, probably closer to the side of like the best purchases. I have worn these a lot, got a lot of use out of them. Recently, one of the pearls fell off, which I was so depressed about. Like, how sad is that? But I have worn this a lot, as well as the like sheer top that I wore when I went to go see Crazy Horse in Paris, and I'll include that photo here too. Another ready-to-wear piece that I've used so much, that wasn't even expensive for what it was, it's this oversized black coat by Indigo Child. I actually wore it, oh god. I wore it today. This black coat, which is like quilted on the inside, kind of gives like Balenciaga vibes, broad shoulders. I've worn it in so many photos. Like, I'll include photos right here. There, there, there. I love this coat. I've gotten so much good use out of it. And the price was so good. $200. W Concepts. Love them. One of the best ready-to-wear pieces I've got. And the last piece I haven't to talk about for my best and worst of the year is my first like real designer ready-to-wear piece by BJW Ford. If I'm saying that right, I'll include the real name here if it's incorrect. But it's this distressed sweater that I got in Hong Kong when I was with my dad traveling. I love this sweater. Like, the craftsmanship of it, the color, it matches my aesthetic so much. It's just a great piece, and I've gotten so much good use out of it. I'll include some photos of me wearing it here, but yeah, I just really love this sweater. It's a funny story because I actually didn't realize how much money it was, because I think it was like over $500 US, but when I was in Hong Kong, it was in Hong Kong dollars, and I didn't really it just didn't process the same. So it wasn't until like after I looked at my bank statement and saw how much it was, I was like, but I've worn it a lot, and I think it's really good first piece for my ready-to-wear collection. And yeah, I just really love it. So I don't actually have this next piece, which is definitely on the worst list because I got rid of all of them, but it would have to be all the Zara and ASOS hauls I did last year. Almost all of them. There were a few pieces that I have used a lot, but a lot of it was like something that I maybe wore once, maybe. Something I don't think I even wore. And so I'm really going to try and stay away from like those type of fast fashion-y brands coming up in the new year. You might see a few on my channel, but I'm going to try to stick to more like styling and then more like high quality pieces. I say that now, but watch, like once like money's low and I'm trying to get more content, I probably will be getting like some stuff from Zara and ASOS, but I'll probably just return it like all the other content creators do after. The issue I made is that I kept those pieces. But yeah, that would be on the worst list. And to round all the whole thing off, the best thing I think I bought in 2019 was this. My small Justin Clow bracelet, which I wear almost every day. And it was such a good investment piece, and I'm so glad I finally got it. It's been something I've been wanting since, I think, like middle school. So so excited to have it a part of my collection. Every time I wear it, I just get excited. Like I look down in the middle of the day, I'm like, oh yay, I got that for myself. So that's my whole history of bad and great purchases of 2019. Let me know which one you think was probably the best or worst, and the bad and good things you got in 2019 too. I'd love to know because, you know, I think it's interesting. It's so funny to like look back at what you buy and see like what was good, what wasn't. Yeah, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as you know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.